with keyword arguments. Which one is the keyword argument here? No, what did I not? Oh, argument, soccer, mayhem. Yeah, this is the one where I did all kinds of things. Okay, so where's soccer? There we go. So that's my soccer example. So we have player name. That's recognizable, right? That's our normal argument that is blip, 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 blip. What is all this equals zero, equals zero, equals zero business?
I'm assuming that's like a base rate, what it is to start with.
It's called a default argument. So if you
Okay.
call this function, where is my calling that function? Player stats. Oh, it's got to be here somewhere. Here we go. So if I call player stats with Lionel Messi, the rest of this gets automatically set to zero. So that's default arguments. And sometimes you want to do that. You just want to have information because you don't know what it is yet. That doesn't mean you can't change it later, because of course you can. But what if you know everything about Neymar, whoever that is? No, here we are. What if you know everything about this guy? Well, then you can pass everything in. If you want it.
Hmm.
So those are default arguments. Unknown number of arguments. Go ahead, Andy.
Well, what's the default to the player's name?
There isn't one. You have to pass the player's name in.
Hmm.
Or you could, if you wished. Then that kind of defeat the purpose if you're doing player stats and you don't actually have the player's name. But yes, you could pass in a default for the player name because that's going to be a string. Oh, and you can combine type hinting with it too. I think I have it in the wrong place. There we go. So you can type into it, like goals would probably be integers. So you can combine both things in there. All the things we've done, you can combine. Now, what if you don't know how many things are going to be passed in, which will happen occasionally? We know what this guy is.
Arguments.
What's this guy? The asterisk. It in computer stuff is a wild card. Meaning, after this, we don't care how many arguments come in.
Okay.
So for instance, what is this one? Additional stats? There it is. So we pass in Neymar. That one we know, right? But then maybe we pass in this, maybe we pass in more. So what happens to these?
It just gets put in there.
It gets put into this, and when I point at that args, notice that it says it's a tuple. So all the extra arguments get packed into a tuple. And what does for stat and stat do? Args unpacks it. So then you get individual items. So far, so good?
So far.
Okay, then we have keyword. Oh, I didn't do actual keyword arguments, did I? Yeah, okay. So anyway, keyword arguments mean that I put in regular goals equals 20, that I put in penalty goals equals 5. So with this guy, I could do player name equals. Now that's a keyword argument. Meaning I don't care where it is. I can just plug it in any order. This is actually not going to work because you have to have things that, no, just I think that will work. Yeah, it does work. So all a keyword argument means is that you're putting in the name of the argument. And I could put in goals if I wanted, or I could just put in minutes played. So for instance, I could do player name, Lionel Messi. I could do, what was the other one? Player goals, for example, equals 10. Oh, it doesn't like it. Got it. Oh, see, I did a one that wasn't there. Goals. I typed in goals instead of. Okay, so let's type in assists. Let's put assists in there. Say I had one that didn't exist. Now I can skip the rest of them and target just the one I want to put a value in. There. So keyword arguments means I can name the argument and put it in the proper one. And I could ignore the other ones. Unknown number of arguments, I have player, and then the other arguments are based on what I pass into it. And I'm passing in keyword arguments. No, I'm just passing these in. When I do this one, when there's 2 stars, that means it's keyword arguments. So I can do regular goals, penalty goals. And I have to determine, are they in there? Because this comes in as a tuple again. Oh, actually, this comes in as a string. Yeah, comes in as a dictionary. So it has a keyword value pair. Because dictionaries do keyword value pairs. And the keyword I put in was regular goals. The value was 20. The keyword I put in was penalty goals. The value was 5. Where a tuple is like an array. I had yellow cards 3, red cards 1, assist 10. This is all one string. How about that? New stuff.
I think I'm following along so far, but I'm probably gonna have to just get started on it and.
Yeah, I
make sure.
I found some examples of when you might want to use it. I think at this point, it's more something to be aware of than that you'll be using right away, maybe. Let's stop that one. And go to the next.